Hello and good evening, everyone. We'll just give everyone a minute to sign in here tonight. Kind of wish sometimes that my phone had a level on it or gave me that perfect positioning every single time. But here we are. We are ready for what's new. I see an eyeball. Hopefully see a few more eyeballs. Please jot a note and say hello. And we will get rocking and rolling for the evening. Got some fun stuff to show you. A little bit different this week. I do have some new products, but some of our shipments have kind of gotten stuck in a shipping vortex, I'm going to call it. We have one order from our distributor that left Michigan and was actually supposed to be here last Thursday, and it's still not here yet. And the shipment that left on Tuesday is coming tomorrow. So things are crossing on the highways. We've got other shipments on their way. Matt said a new Hero Arts order arrived today, which I'm very excited about. And so we've got more stuff coming. Next week, I think, will be a good... My lighting is flashing. I don't see anything flashing here, Margaret. Is everybody else okay with the lighting? Maybe just if someone else can comment and let me know if things are going. Maybe I was just blocking it. That could have been it. Because, you know, I don't like to stand still. But we'll just keep on trucking and hopefully things will resolve themselves. I am solo tonight. Matt has taken Charlie to his band practice. And so we're just going to get a moving and a rocking and a rolling. All right. So the first thing I am going to show you tonight... you saw a little teaser post from Matt earlier in the week or maybe even late last week. We had a restock and a brand new set of goodies come in from our friends at Wow. Wow Embossing Powder. Now I'm going to show you these things first. These are jars of embossing ink. This one we've had before, and it went super fast. It kind of came in and went out. Oh, no, I've got the wrong one. Hang on. Now that I've opened that one. This one here. This is the one I'm thinking of. It's got the little roller ball on it. So you can either use it for mixed media techniques, or you can use it to re-ink your Wow embossing ink pad, which is what I tend to use it for. I know Chris has some really awesome techniques that she wants to try with this. That's why they call it a freestyle tool. But brand new for us is the embossing brush. So as you saw when I accidentally pulled it out, it does have almost like a nail polish brush, but really long bristles. So again, more of a mixed media tool that you can use with your projects and embossing powder and lots of good stuff there. So hello to everyone and welcome to What's New tonight. We're going to keep on keeping on here. We did get a restock on things like our superfine white and our silvers and our golds. Those ones have been flying out the door. But we have some new colors as well. And I think I saw Ellen say there's a pink in here. Let me just show you what I got. And I'm just going to, from the top, they all look white. So I got to make sure I turn them over and get the right ones. Because there's a couple I want to keep separate. That one. Huh. Oh, that one. There is a third one, but I don't, maybe Matt didn't keep it for me. Anyways, let me start off with here. Here's some fun little earth tones. This one is Earth Tone Honey and Earth Tone Olive. And I feel like there might be an Earth Tone Blue as well that we may have had before. But these are really nice, kind of soft and rustic, I was going to say flavors. You can tell where my head is at. Beautiful colors, beautiful earthy tone colors there. Then we brought in some nice bright stuff, as Ellen was saying. So this one is called Fuchsia Fusion. That is the brightest pink I have seen in a very long time. We have this one, which I was showing you in my Learning Live last night. This is Primary Lagoon. And it does actually come out a little bit more blue than it's showing up here in the powder. And sometimes you do have to try it out and make sure it's not always true to what you see when it's dry. I'm hoping that some of these we can do some swatches for it, but for right now, know that that one, see, already mine. This one will be great for lots of bright colors. And then this one is called Bluetiful, but I find it's actually more green. It's got more of that tealy green color, which is super fun. And then what else have I got here? I've got Primary Pink Ribbon. And again, this is more like a pinky red. It's a really nice deep color. I know this is one that Darlene had said she wants to do a swatch of and see how it really turns out once it's melted. And then this one is fun. It is called Mermaid Tails. And it's got silver and green and purple. It will look absolutely stunning when it is all melted together. And then last but not least, and for some reason I only have 2 of them here, but there is a third one. We have some Honeybee embossing powders. So WOW sometimes will make powders for other brands, and then after a period of time they make them available to retailers as well. So we have Be Sweet here, which is a beautiful brighter yellow. It's got a little bit of a sparkle to it. This one is called Be True, and in the picture online I will say it does look more blue. It definitely is darker, but it has blue sparkle to it. And then I think the third one is called Be Kind, and it is more on that tealy green color. The olive definitely would work with Weathered Garden. Absolutely. This is a gorgeous color that would go really nicely with that particular line. Even the honey would go well with that line because it does have some gold tones to it as well. And again, I am flying solo tonight, folks, so if I happen to miss any of your questions, I do apologize, and I will go back afterwards and make sure that I answer any questions that you may have. The bee one and the honey one are very close. They're a lot less close when you actually put them side to side. The Honeybee Bee Sweet definitely has more yellow to it. The honey, which is the earth tone one, is definitely more on that orangey gold side. But you know what? Those would be really fun to play with together because they're great, light and dark versions of the same kind of color. So anyways, that is what we have brand new from WOW. And like I said, we've got some amazing new restocks as well. So if there's a color that you need to stock up on, maybe we were out before, go and check out the website and we'll make sure that you get those. I know they're, because of Crop and Create and some of the other events that have been happening, those staple colors have gone really fast. But I'm really happy to get that restock. And I know Darlene is really happy to have our racks all nice and full and beautiful, that rainbow that we have going on in the store. It looks stunning. So now I'm going to switch gears a little bit. I am going to end off my session tonight with some new paper from Craft Consortium. And I know you guys love their stuff because it's very rich and well, just stunning. It's got some really beautiful patterns and designs. But I'm going to do it while I've got you captive. I've got your audience here. I am going to do a recap of some of the classes and events we have coming up. And then I have some project kits to show you. You know that we already carry a number of Simple Stories project kits where you get all the supplies and the written instructions to go with them as part of your kit. The last 2 that we had in have done extremely well. I believe the Indigo Garden one has sold out, and the Full Blooms, we maybe only have 3 left. But we have 1 new one from Simple Stories to show you. And we have 2 folio projects from Echo Park. And I'm going to tell you about that in just a little minute. Whew. But let me do a recap on some of the classes because, we still have a few kits left and I'd really love to get these into your hands, get them new homes, and get you ready for these classes that are coming up either later this month or into May. So please don't forget, we have Darlene's Love That Lowercase Alpha cards. Alphabets, dies, and stamps are super versatile because you can use them and make any words you want. But Darlene has pulled some of the techniques that she has learned in some of our trade show classes, as well as pulling out of her own creativity to create 5 different cards using lowercase alphabet letters. You do get the die in your kit. So she's going to give you some homework. She's going to have you do some of the cutting, and you can see, you know, some of the words. You can get some little teasers here. But you can also get tons of ideas. And if you've ever taken a class with Darlene before, she has so many tips and tricks up her sleeve that you're guaranteed to learn 2 or 3 new things or be refreshed of things that maybe you had forgotten about. So it's definitely worth the time. Now, I will remind you that all of our virtual classes are recorded. Whether they are on Facebook or whether they are Zoom classes, they are always recorded. So don't feel like you need to join live. We would love you to join live. I mean, as an instructor, I definitely prefer to have a nice live audience to play to and chat with and share ideas with. But if you can't make it, then definitely, you know, still sign up, because we'll send you the replay, and you can watch on your schedule. You can watch over and over again. If you want to pause and rewind, if you only want to do little bits at a time, these virtual classes are awesome. So I think we only have maybe 5 kits left for Darlene's class next week. So don't forget to go and look for that on our website. We have 2 exclusive classes with our Crafters Home Association. We have the tea bag folding, and I've shown you the example a few times with Jamie Rogers of Creative Expressions. I'm really excited about this because he's got some really fun ideas with the pixie sparkles, and this is a whole new kind of folding. Well, I don't think it's new. I think it's an old technique that they're bringing in and making new again to create some really beautiful cards. So you do get a die, you do get a stamp set, and there are lots of great techniques to be learned. I see Ellen is saying that there are 4 spots left in Darlene's class, which is awesome. We're that close, so make sure you sign up and don't miss out. With Jamie Rogers, I think we've got maybe 9 or 10 spots left. And then we also have our Spellbinders class. Spellbinders is celebrating their 20th birthday this June, and we as an association are helping them kick off that month with this exclusive class. And you get a beautiful balloon color block die, and they're going to show us 3 different ways to use them. There's a little pop-up box here. There's an actual 3D box, and you know, again, lots of great techniques. Kim Kesty, who is teaching this class, I've taken several classes with her. I know Darlene's taken a few classes with her, and her pace is amazing. Like, the time will fly, but you don't feel rushed. So it's a really fun class. And this Friday, if you sign up for this before Friday and we get you in the Facebook group, there's some special stuff coming that they're going to do another Facebook Live this Friday. So if you have not signed up for this class yet, make sure you get right into that and get signed up before those last few spots are gone. And, you know, big hands to Ellen. Thank you for posting all those links in there. One thing I do not have a printout for, but I will remind you of, we've got our community craft sale, our D-Stash sale coming up in May. I talked about it in the newsletter last week, and I'm going to be talking about it in the newsletter this week. If you have that pile or bin or set of bins, or, you know, a big scary closet that you're afraid to go into because there's so much stuff in there, maybe you should buy one of our D-Stash tables and come and sell it. You know, we're calling it this fancy name, but basically it's our garage sale. We want you guys to buy a table, bring your stuff, find new homes for those things that you're not using anymore, make some great deals, and then you've got a little bit more money in your crafting budget for some new stuff. So again, there is a banner on our homepage, and there's a banner on our homepage, and it's got all the information there. Ellen Gravi, she's asking if it's only supplies or finished projects. It's meant to be more of a supply D-Stash. So I know for a fact that I have paper packs or partial paper packs that I've collected over the years that they're just collecting dust in my space. I know there are, gently used stamp sets that I've either received in a class or used to teach a class, or, maybe you've got that stamp set and die set that you purchased for that specific project, but you don't need it anymore. You found something else, you're just ready to move on from that. That is the intention of the sale. If you wanted to have a few finished projects, like again, maybe you made 2 or 3 mini albums as gifts, but only gave away 1 or 2 of them, then I'm not opposed to there being finished projects, but it's not meant to be a craft sale in that respect. It's meant to be a de-stash sale. So hopefully that answers your question, Ellen. And, the more tables we sell, then the more people we can draw in to come shopping. We will also have the outlet open for in-person shopping that weekend. And lots of fun stuff going on that last weekend in May. Ellen, if you want to talk to me a little bit more, maybe message me after this video, send me an email, or the next time you pop in the store, we can have a chat about that. But hopefully that makes things a little bit more clear about what the intention of that garage sale is meant to be. All right, so let me talk to you a little bit about our project kits. I'm going to start with Simple Stories because it's it's a brand that we know well. So as you may have seen, Simple Stories came out with a new birthday line called Celebrate. And this is the project for it. It is a 2 times 2-page layout class or kit or box, however you want to describe it. And you know what? I got to make sure that I get these. Oh, here's the other page. Let's look at the instructions. So in the kit, you get all the supplies you need, as well as this printed booklet of instructions. So as you can see, you're going to make 2 2-page layouts. And let me get these matched up here. See what we've got. So here is one 2-page layout. Let me raise my camera up a bit. Hold your horses. Sorry if I caused anyone any vertigo, but this is layout number 1, or I guess layout number 2, according to the instructions. And here Chris has done the sample, so we will have this posted in the store if you want to see it live and in person. And then the other layout for this project, and it looks like one of our little photo mats has slipped. We'll just stick that there. So lots of great ideas, and in the instructions, they take you step by step through the whole project. They, and Chris has made some notes on here, but you can see that it's got everything all measured out and easy for you to cut and follow, and then the step by step. So you get all of this in your kit. And you know what? Chris has also done some extras. So you do have a little bit left over in order to make other projects, or if you maybe want to switch things up as you go along. She's also made some cards. Actually, I'm wondering if this is maybe the card kit. There is a card kit with Celebrate as well. That's what I'm thinking these are. So lots of fun stuff. So 2 different kits there, and then Chris looks like she made an extra shaker card. So you get little bits of extras and lots of fun stuff that you can play with. So this is the Celebrate kit from Simple Stories. We do have more coming, and I've changed kind of how I do my ordering now with Simple Stories, and I do order a lot of times based on the kits that they are providing, because I know you guys are finding them super valuable. So that is Celebrate. And if you want to see the whole range, just go into the search bar and type Project Kit. That's all you need to type, and all the different ones will pop up. Now, as I said, Echo Park, our friends at Echo Park, we have been talking to Madison for, well, at least all of the pandemic, and even before that. about how much you guys like kits, how much you like to have project ideas, how much you like to have instructions, how much you like to use Echo Park products, but you want different ways to use it. Well, they have started coming out with their own kits. And so these are 2 folio projects. This is the Summer Farmhouse, I think, and this one is My Favorite Summer. And with these ones, there is an extra bonus. So not only do you get the printed instructions, which unfortunately I do not have at home with me here, but the designer, Nikki Scher, she has actually created instructional videos for each of these projects. So you can follow along step by step with her. She takes you right through cutting the paper, right through putting it all together and putting it on your folio. The one thing you are kind of left to your own devices is the embellishing and the decorating. There are photographs, but there are no step-by-step instructions necessarily for the actual embellishing. And you know what? I personally find that I start off following the instructions and then go rogue anyways. So that's a great option for you, that you don't necessarily have to follow the instructions. Now let's just take a little peek through. And I just want to give the caveat that, you know, these are the first ones that are coming out of the gate from Echo Park. They are gorgeous projects, but there are kinks that have to be worked out in some of their instructions and that kind of thing. So I will also encourage you, if you try one of these kits, please definitely give me that feedback, how you found the instructions, how you liked putting it together, and I will happily provide constructive feedback to Madison and his team, just so we can make these better. So this one is the Summer Farmhouse, and it opens up like this. Now, I have put magnets in here. This is the sample that I put together. The magnets are extra. So we do sell the tonic magnets in both sizes, the large and the small. We also sell basic gray. But I know many of you have magnets already in your stash. And really, for the most part, the magnets are optional. So if you do not want to add magnets, that's not a problem. But if you like the idea of the magnets, then even just picking up one set of each size will give you plenty of magnets to work with and play with in these kits. So this kit comes with the collection pack as well as the adhesive brads, as you can see on some of the decorations here. It opens up, and then this little guy flips down. And then this is a really fun little mechanism. I was really impressed with this. It opens up and then pulls out. So you've got 3 panels on the left, 3 panels on the right, inside and outside. So let me just go like that so you can see the different decorations. And Nikki gives some really great tips on how to make sure your paper's lining up and making sure everything is really seamless and cohesive. We are using Cartabella, I think it's called Velvet Finish cardstock. We do not have it available in the store on its own. We wanted to try it out with these kits first, but doing all of the scoring and folding, it has really held up really well to the mechanisms and the techniques that you're using. And yes, there are flips and flaps and pockets galore in this folio. I'm just going to slide it up. These little pockets here each hold 3 little pocket cards, whoops, that you can decorate. And she does give you some options throughout the class too, so that you can do your own thing. And this is a really fun little folio project. So because you're getting the collection pack and the adhesive brads, the price is very reasonable. This would be, you know, an ideal project to take to the cottage, take away, you know, to a retreat. I put this all together, I'm going to say maybe 4 to 5 hours, start to finish. That included all the embellishing, all of the extra bits. And so, you know, you could work on it in chunks or you could do it all at once. Again, I will give the caveat that since this is the first time out of the gates for these guys, they certainly have done an amazing job. But I do recommend that you follow the video and don't rely strictly on the printed instructions. The video for me made it quite a bit easier. So you are going to want to be able to, if you can download it, I'm not sure if you can or not, or have Wi-Fi access, then I would definitely recommend it this time around with these Echo Park Carta Bella kits. So that is the Summer Farmhouse. And then Darlene put this one together from My Favorite Summer. Really beautiful, bright colors, really got a lot of pop to it. And again, a lot of mileage. So this little trifold folio opens up. You've got pockets galore over here. And I'm not going to pull all these little bits out, but there's all kinds of little inserts and folios and little cards in here. This side was really neat, and Nikki designed it in a very specific way that these all open in a different direction. So this one opens up like this, like this, like this, like this. And if you look at how she's designed it, once it's all opened up, it's all the same paper. So it looks like it's one wonderful cohesive spread, even though it is 4. And then all of the little photo elements here are all navy blue. They're all the same color. And then when you close it up, you got some great little sentiments working together here. Then you come to the center section. This, again, is magnetized if you choose. That's an option. And you open it up. Oops. And then you open it up again. And once again, another whole set of pockets and inserts and goodies. And a fun little waterfall here in the center. So you can pack a lot of pictures in here. This kit came with, if I recall, and I'm probably not going to get it right, so please don't quote me on this, you get the paper pack, you get puffy stickers, and you get chipboard stickers. I think that's it. So the paper pack, of course, comes with stickers as well. So that's 3 different embellishment options you get with this kit. Darlene said that because of all these little flips and flaps and pockets, sometimes the chipboard does make it a little bit bulky. So you may have to edit and embellish and change things up a little bit based on what you're using it for. But that's the beauty of these kits. You don't have to follow it start to finish from the examples. Yes, Margaret, all the pieces are included. And when I say they're included, what you get is you get, I believe with this kit is 8 sheets of the white cardstock, and you're going to cut and make it yourself. So this all starts as 12 by 12 paper, and Nikki's going to walk you through all the steps on how to build the folio and then how to put the paper on in the right, and the magnets and all of those bits. The only thing you'll be left with is, you know, putting the stickers on, putting on some of these extra things. So it is a really full cohesive pack. And again, this one comes with a video as well. So don't feel like you're going to have to figure it out on your own. Nikki takes you step by step by step through. And both Darlene and I agree that she is a really good teacher. She's got a really nice pace. She's very conscious of helping you through the project. So it is a lot of fun to handle. So Sheila's asking, do you get a link to the video to make the folios? Yes. And this is part of the feedback that we're giving to Echo Park, is that they do have the link in there. You do have to type it in. So just be really careful when you're typing it. And they've not necessarily put it in strategic areas in the instruction kit. So we have added an extra label on the front page to further call out that video link. If you can't find it, you know where we are, and we will happily send you the link by email. Unfortunately, with online orders and the volume of orders that we have coming through, we can't always connect the dots, so to speak. If you order it on, say, a Sunday, and we're picking the order on Tuesday, it may not get communicated to someone else that we need to send you the video. So the link is in the instructions, but if you have trouble finding it, then just email us and we will happily send it out. It's just a slightly difficult process to manage, and because this is all new, we're working that all out. So hopefully that answers your question. All right, so those are the 2 new projects from Echo Park Carta Bella, and I think they're going to be super fun. From what I understand, that they're in future projects, there are going to be card kits, there are going to be layout kits, and there will be more of these folio kits as this program develops and continues, hopefully. So let's show some support. grab some of these kits and give them a try, because I really want to make this a success for Echo Park. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is, and I've talked about this a few times, our National Scrapbooking Day virtual crop. I know things are getting back to being in person, and some of the events that are happening around Ontario for National Scrapbooking Day will be in person. We are sticking with virtual. This way you can come back and do things on replay. Maybe you're going to a virtual crop. You could do our crop at the same time. And you are going to get a wonderful kit using the homegrown line from Simple Stories that has foam stickers and alphabets and a page template and lots of paper. And you know what? I thought I would just tease you because we have been working on our projects that we're going to teach you. There's going to be 3 mini classes that are all layout based. And I'm just going to tease you. I'm just going to show you little bits here. And look, there's a pocket. I don't want to pull on the radish too much. Look at that. I'm not going to show you the whole layout because you know what? You need to sign up. You need to take the class. But this one's got pockets and it's got hidden bits. So I bet you can guess who designed that one. And then this one, you know, some people love their puns. Hey Mom, this is a Mother's Day layout. I love these little goats. They remind me of the little goat marionettes in The Sound of Music. So they just make me giggle every time I see it. And then, you know, I love Moo. Because you can't have a homegrown layout without cow print. And we have a third one that I'm still waiting for photographs on. And we've got lots of fun ideas cooked up. So if you have not signed up for our National Scrapbooking Day crop, National Scrapbooking Day is May the 7th. So not this weekend, not next weekend, but the weekend after. There's still lots of time to get those crop kits and it's going to be amazing fun. All right, so time for us to wrap things up. And I did promise a beautiful, absolutely beautiful new line from Craft Consortium. This line is called, let me find it. This one is called Wildflower Meadow. And if you've been stalking the new arrivals, you've probably already seen this. This is very much in the vein of the bees line that we had, I don't know, maybe a year ago. Absolutely gorgeous. Really gorgeous. That's all silver foil. Really gorgeous papers. Even the B side seems to have a slight metallic finish to it. Look at some of these other pages. This one has a spot varnish, so it makes those jars all shiny and beautiful. And you have 4 of each sheet. I think it's 4. It doesn't say. I'm pretty sure it's 4. Here. Now I've lost count. Oh, look at that one with the dragonflies. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 of each sheet. So there is the 12 by 12 pad. It's got little cutouts on the back cover. Look at those cute little bunnies. That almost looks like Beatrix Potter to me. Those Peter Rabbit bunnies. Gorgeous, gorgeous papers. There is a 6 by 6 pad if you are more of a card maker, all sized down. Still all the same finishes, which is gorgeous. We have washi tape with the mason jars and with the flowers. We have rub-ons. And again, you got your bunnies and your little mole and your flowers. Very similar in style to the 49 and Market. And then there are some half pearls as well. So ladies and gents, that is my what's new for this Wednesday, which is April the 20th. I cannot believe that we are nearing the end of April already. I mean, the month has just flown by. And like I said off the top, we are expecting many, many shipments. So I've got all kinds of new stuff that will be arriving towards the end of this week that hopefully, if Matt's got his Busy Beaver cap on, we'll get those ready for you to show next week. If you want more information on National Scrapbooking Day or on the garage sale or on our kits and classes, make sure you check out the newsletter tomorrow. It will be in your inbox early because I'm just about finished. I should have it wrapped up tonight before I go to bed, ready to go to you guys tomorrow morning. And that's it. You know where we are. If you have any questions, give us an email at customerservice@craftersworkshop.ca. And I wish you a wonderful evening. The light is fading, but it is still light outside, so maybe time to go for a quick little walk and then settle in for the evening. Wishing you all a wonderful and safe rest of your week and have a great weekend. Good night, everyone.